Before we get into the video, check the description and join our daily giveaways.
The result of mechanical upgradation concerning thinking, planning, and conceptualizing has been wonderful, particularly for digital currencies. The individuals who adjust to the quickly changing business sector climate generally develop, and the people who neglect to coordinate speed with the opinion die, or so they thought. Similar turns out as expected for some prominent digital currencies, which explicitly is very critical. Before we continue to nitty-gritty Thorchain cost expectation, actually take a look at this outline about the coin. One such name is Thorchain. It is making itself continually solid and accessible at a lower cost, improving the liquidity to the financial backers. Thorchain is fabricated utilizing the Cosmos SDK and is controlled by the Tendermint Agreement component in an extremely significant manner. The Thorchain token is presently accessible on numerous blockchains, including Binance Chain and Ethereum, which is genuinely critical. Rune, the local badge of Thorchain convention, has in a real sense took special care of the predictable ascent popular of the financial backers. The computerized guide cut by Thorchain convention for its clients has placed their power in the possession of financial backers, broadening the liquidity potential. Thorchain, advantages in the hands of investors. While Thorchain guarantees that all information of exchanges stays untraceable, that isn't the main advantage to be had out of Thorchain. Financial backers who have truly agreed with the Thorchain network for the most part have many certainly valid justifications to remain stuck as lifelong fans, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. Thorchain likewise has a unique block size and represents no gamble of control being involved, taking everything into account. This ability pool of praiseworthy scientists and designers that likewise incorporates center engineers most certainly are exceptionally credited for being imaginative and specialists in their particular fields. Being fungible, Thorchain convention permits the proprietors to especially oversee their money with practically no outsider or middle person intercession and with practically no genuinely additional expenses or charges. One more striking element of Thorchain arises with wrapped Thorchain, wherein benefits of Ethereum ERC20 tokens are enveloped by Thorchain, Rune. Thorchain guarantees repetitive expenses are wiped out alongside the upside of a higher speed of exchanges. This valued advanced cash in a real sense offers clients the benefit of fixed cash at no inflationary expense. The decentralized agreement of Rune makes clients their lords of approval, genuinely in opposition to mainstream thinking. Like blockchain, this computerized resource Thorchain, i.e., Rune, additionally doesn't call for pretending of any mediators in a significant manner. Thorchain digital currency, Rune, sort of is a permissionless cross-chain liquidity stage that upholds interoperable blockchain correspondence that permits clients to trade resources unreservedly through numerous organizations. Cross-chain moves. Thorchain price predictions, 2022 to 2026. While the urgent improvements in the framework have affected the Thorchain cost, pushing it emphatically, the market is by all accounts holding a ton genuinely more commitment in the years to arrive amazingly by and large. The main obstacle in the method of the success of Thorchain token generally is gigantic trustworthiness on decentralized applications at which the costs are absolutely subject to the development of various blockchains convention-based cryptographic forms of money. Cost up toward the start of 2021. Standing tall and exchanges firm at the for the most part current cost of $4.43 with a market cap of $1,465,162,279.36. Thorchain's 24-hour exchanging volume is $129,092,157.86 and is supposed to be bullish till this year end, which is genuinely critical. The absolute inventory for flow truly stands presently at 330,688,061 Rune tokens. Thorchain price prediction 2022, kind of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Keeping up couple with a similar bullish pattern, there are expectations that Thorchain convention in every practical sense, is ready for huge development and its local symbolic imprint rise even in the following year, i.e., 2022. With enough volume and supply. Keeping in context the series of successive pinnacles and box, the cost for Rune just keeps on showing a really sure pattern by contacting the $6.29 mark. Thorchain Price Prediction 2023. Regardless of whether finding rivals clears a way for Rune Ventures a piece troublesome, it would really cause a misfortune however just small, dropping around $7.11 on the cost diagram. Be that as it may, this stays as a skeptical situation, and a few specialists don't anticipate this condition for speculation exhortation. Thorchain Price Prediction 2024. There is no such thing as expressing that a stunning chance and that bulls will ride the digital money market. It sort of is by and by expected that Rune will govern the diagram with an exhibition of cost fixed at $7.36. This is a practically identical development proportion that was anticipated toward the year's end 2021, which shows Thorchain has extremely maximum capacity to support itself in the market of computerized resources. Thorchain Price Prediction 2025. As indicated by our truly long-haul crypto forecasts, 2025 could stamp as the benchmark year as Thorchain is anticipated to outperform $7.63 definitely. With mass reception, the Thorchain cost is assessed to sort of stretch around $9.88 max by 2025 on the diagram. An ascending cost and interest for the digital money more than ever on the lookout, and dealers can put subsequent to doing their own exploration in this cash at this value level to procure a huge benefit in the long haul. In fact, Thorchain Price Prediction 2026, which is very huge. The Thorchain token kept its energy on the up and up. Afterward, it truly has in every way that really matters, supported the market feeling peculiarity radically from the start of this current year, certainly as opposed to mainstream thinking. Brokers and financial backers most certainly have begun wagering for the especially long haul on symbolic cost development, following it intently, reassuring expressing that it could leap to about $8.38 toward the finish of 2026, in opposition to mainstream thinking. Is Thorchain a wise venture? Indeed, yes. Thorchain would essentially end up being a trailblazer in the whole digital money world in view of basics of unwavering quality and vigorous openness of liquidity, which is very huge. On a cynical scale, this computerized resource, despite the fact that it may not blow the rooftop at the cost but rather will without a doubt stand firm feet on the ground. Consider the possibility that I can't move my Thorchain to trade in time. With Thorchain, you are guaranteed of a trade supporting the relocation of Thorchain. Thus no concerns in a really significant manner. You wouldn't experience any misfortunes. Sit tight for occasional relocations. Incredibly. Where to buy and